Hello, my name is Mr. Emge. I'm the auto service instructor at Southern Tech. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about preparing your car for those winter months, those cold winter months. One thing that tends to happen to everybody in the wintertime is your tire light comes on. That's because of the cold weather. The air inside the tire retracts, so that's going to drop the PSI level in the tire 5 PSI or more. So that's what's kicking the light on. If you do have a tire light on, you can check the pressures yourself with one of these cheap little tire gauges. You can get them anywhere. Just remove the valve stem cap on your tire and get this gauge and shove it on there and kind of hold it against there, and it'll shoot out this gauge. We can read how much pressure's in here. We are just under 30 PSI here, and if you want to know what the PSI should be, look inside the door. And there is a sticker here. It's the tire placard, and this will contain the information of what the PSI should be. The PSI on this one should be 35. If you're sitting just below 30, the tire light actually is on in this one, so that's due to the cold weather. You just want to fill them up to what the tire placard says, and it should kick the light off. One of the things you're going to want to do in the wintertime is make sure that your coolant level or your antifreeze, they're both the same level, is at the max fill line on the reservoir. You'll be able to see that under the hood here. Here we've got an example if you want to come in close. Here's the coolant reservoir on this one. It's got a max and a min line, so you want to make sure that it's filled up and of the right concentrate. Now, when you buy these, it'll either come as concentrated, it tells you to add water here, or it's pre-diluted, some of this, 50-50. You want to use 50% concentrated coolant and 50% water. So make sure you know which one you've got when you fill it up there, and they can help you out at the parts store. So in colder months, it might be kind of harder to start your vehicle. You want to make sure that your battery is charged up and is fairly new. You need a new battery every 3 to 5 years, so just make sure that it's not at that mark, or you may have trouble starting the vehicle in those extreme cold months. Another thing I want to remind everybody of is make sure that you keep your gas tank a little over half full or more if you can. What happens is the inside of the fuel tank gets condensation around it, and that can build up, and that water can sink to the bottom of the gas tank. And if it's below freezing outside, that could freeze up and create some ice at the bottom and inhibit the fuel from flowing through the fuel pump. One thing to make sure to have if you're going out in winter conditions is a spare tire, just in case you need to put a new one on out there. You don't want to be stuck somewhere in the cold weather. Another thing to invest in would be an emergency kit. You can get them at Walmart or any parts store, and just keep one in the trunk here with all your essentials, just in case you do get stuck somewhere, that you can ride it out until some help arrives. Thanks for watching our video. I'm Mr. Emge at Southern Tech Auto Service. And one last thing before I let you go, don't forget to start your vehicle up and let the ice melt off naturally. Don't pour hot water on there, because you could crack your windows. Thanks. Have a nice day.